I'll show you 3 important points I made in 3 recent videos, but they were towards the end of the videos and you may have missed them. And then I'll say more after that. Do you know The Guardian removed my comment where I'm asking them why they aren't reporting that Israel is in violation of international law? You see, that's one of the big games, not only in American media, but British media as well, where they're suppressing a basic fact. So there's a very extreme example of media bias in favor of Israel. Because the public might start questioning, well, wait a minute, why is Israel violating international law? Then the public could understand. They might then get the idea, oh, Israel's in the wrong. If they heard basic facts like the fact that Israel is in violation of international law with its ongoing land theft in the West Bank. The U.S. media won't even go as far in honestly telling the public about the situation as White House Coordinator Philip Gordon has. White House Coordinator Philip Gordon in a recent speech said, "We consider settlements illegitimate and an impediment to progress on peace negotiations. Unilateral annexation of West Bank territories populated by Israelis is wrong, illegal, and a recipe for Israel's isolation."
Go ahead. You also mentioned Mr. Gordon. Phil Gordon said yesterday in a speech at the peace conference, he said that the current Israeli government is not committed to peace. Those were his words. Do you agree?
Well, I think it's been clear that both sides haven't made the difficult choices needed to continue the peace process. And when there's an absence of peace or a peace process, there's a vacuum left that at times is filled by violence. So that's the circumstance we're looking at now. But he didn't
say both sides. He said the current Israeli government is not committed to peace. And he
I'm not going to parse his words,
but
let me finish. We've consistently said that both sides didn't make the necessary choices needed to continue the process. I think we have one more for you, and then we've got to move on.
One more,
Go ahead.
I promise, yeah. And he also said that Israel continues to deny the Palestinians sovereignty, security, and dignity. Do you agree with that assessment?
I'm not going to parse his words. As you know, there are difficult issues with, let me finish, Saeed, with strong emotional feelings when it relates to these tough choices that need to be made around the peace process.
This woman is a disgrace. And if you know the situation, what she's saying is really outrageous. She wants us to believe it's a difficult choice to refrain from ongoing land theft in the West Bank. And she wants us to believe that it's a difficult choice to stop the illegal blockade of Gaza, to stop denying the Palestinians their basic rights. That's what she's calling a difficult choice. And what are these passionate feelings she's talking about? Strong emotional feelings to yearn for a racist utopia, to continually take more land that doesn't belong to you, and to continue to oppress people that aren't of your own. It's straight up racism. That's what Israel is by definition. It's a racist state. It's called the Jewish state. And they created that by a massive ethnic cleansing campaign. And the discrimination continues up until today, where they provoke the Palestinians, they kill and they brutalize until they get some kind of reaction, and then they pound them into the ground, acting like they're justified when there's no justification for brutalizing people and then reacting 1,000 times more brutally when they reacted any small way to what you're doing to them. There's been a massive misrepresentation and suppression of basic facts in order to fool the American people about what Israel is and what Israel has been doing. It's time to change the fundamental understanding and relationship of the American people to the state of Israel. Please use the YouTube tools to share this playlist, including videos by Rabbi Weiss and other examples of media manipulation and suppression. Let's not allow the deaths of all those Palestinians to be in vain. Challenge the lies that the American people have been fed about what Israel is about and what Israel has been doing.